Hey guys, Dave here, welcome back to the channel. Just after 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I'm in Wales for the 2024 Dragon Ride. In today's event, I'm doing the 215km Grand Fondo distance, just over 3,000 metres of climbing, second biggest ride I've ever done. There's going to be a massive day on the bike. Standard UK sporty weather, grey, drizzly, not particularly inspiring, but hopefully the sun's going to get out later on, and it's 15 degrees, so yeah, it's not cold, so it should be alright. Currently just sat in a massive traffic jam in Markham Park waiting to get the event parking. Hopefully get there soon enough, get parked up, get the bike out and get to the start line. This is the 20th edition of the Dragon Ride, which is one of the longest standing sportives in the UK. There's 4 distances on offer, ranging from the beast that is the Dragon Devil at 296km, the Grand Fondo, which I'm doing at 215km, down to the Macmillan 100, which is 98km. Today there's 4,500 riders taking part across all 4 distances, with around 1,200 doing the Grand Fondo. The run out of HQ is pretty brisk. I started at the same time as UK mountain goat, ex-British pro turned e-racer, Grand Fondo racer and YouTuber Ed Laverack. The guys in this group seem keen to pull a strong tempo from the off, and as ever, I'm game. First hour done, pretty rapid start of the day. 35.3 k's an hour in a big group. Ed Laverack and his boys pulling strong on the front. We're about 13 k's away from the next climb, so I expect the group will detonate at that point. Be interested to see what Ed does. I expect he's going to ride it pretty strong, but time will tell. See how long I can hang on. No sooner had those words left my mouth, we hit the next climb, and Ed, who you can see in the white jersey on the right at the front of the group, dances off into the distance, never to be seen again. That's the climb done, as expected. Group absolutely blew to bits. Ed rode off, also as I expected. There's now 3 or 4 lads at the front, I think. Then Ed, then me. Could end up being a bit of a long day. We need to find a group to ride with, really. We're only 45 k's in, and already the whole event split to bits. Nobody to be seen behind, and 1s and 2s in front. Two hours in, 68k done, 34 average. Been pretty flat so far. Managed to get hooked up into a decent group of 4. All the lads are working pretty strong. Next climb incoming is the Black Mountain, which looks like the biggest climb of the day. Over the top, and the road and the views opened up to reveal a spectacular landscape which totally blew me away. Oh, that Black Mountain Road, that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely beautiful, going up and coming down, loving it. In a strong group of 4 now, lads are all working through well, so coming up to 94 k's in, still on 32k average, so sub 7 hours is on potentially. Legs are feeling good, fueling's going well. Yeah, all going to plan pretty much. Happy days. Although I was feeling okay, this is definitely the point where the legs start to feel the effects of the last 3 hours. Rough, grippy roads and the never-ending rolling terrain were a reminder this was going to be a tough day on the bike and that there was still plenty of suffering to come. Again on a 31.5 average, so still on for the sub 7, which is the target. 2,000 metres of climbing done, got about 1,200 metres left to go. Group of 4s, now we're down to a group of 3, 90k left to go. We then rolled onto a pretty steep kicker which wasn't even listed on the route as a climb. Didn't realise at the time that the 2 guys I've been riding with for the last 3 hours were starting to fade. Shout out to Mark and the other lad in the Castelli jersey whose name I didn't catch. Great riding guys, your company was very much appreciated. So those 2 boys have gone, their legs are knackered. So it looks like we're going solo for the last 80k. Wish me luck. Legs are still feeling strangely good, considering we're 4.5 hours in, 2,200 metres of climbing. I think since the Mallorca 3 on 2, my perception of what a big ride is has totally changed. I'm not entirely sure where I'm at on the road. I'm going all in now for the sub 7. Let's have it. Tell you what, some of these views, absolutely incredible. Got 60k to go, 2 more climbs according to the route guy, but I don't believe that. They've been sneaking a few extra ones in, so yeah, probably a few more, but feeling pretty good. 4 hours 45 down, 60k to go, so at the minute we're on for a sub 7. Over the top of that climb, and I was rejoined by my 2 mates who got back on after I got stopped at a series of traffic lights. It was great to see them back and they wasted no time going to the front and pulling a few turns. Onto Rygos, and Mark stopped at the previous feed station, so there's now only 2 of us. I rode a fairly controlled tempo over this one, knowing there was still one last big climb to come before the run for home. Top of the climb and onto a fast flowing descent which allowed the legs some momentary respite before we rolled onto the last climb of the day. the mighty Welsh. As you ride up this one, it's a pretty intimidating sight. You can see the road in front of you rising up and snaking along the contours of this beast of a mountain.
Last climb done, 6 hours 10 in, 30k to go, all downhill.
Over the top, and this is the run for home. I'm pushing, but the legs are starting to fade. Sub 7 hours was my target. At this point, I know it's going to be a close call. The 2024 Dragon Ride was an event that exceeded my expectations at every turn. It's an event that will live long in the memory and will undoubtedly be one of my highlights of this incredible year.
It's now 2 days on for the event. Just out for a bit of a gentle recovery ride, spin the legs out, get rid of the stiffness. Can really feel those miles from Sunday. Been sat at my desk all day editing, and I'm blown away by some of the footage. Hope you agree, some of the scenery dropping off their mountains, absolutely spectacular. I love making these videos. People always ask me after the event what was it like, and it's hard to paint a picture with words as good as what you can with a video camera. And the camera catches things that your eyes miss. So a couple of days on for the event, had a bit of time to let it all sink in. And yes, I missed the 7 hours by about 3 minutes on my Strava time, 5 minutes on the event time. I've got tons of excuses, but I'm not going to bore you with them. I'm still super happy with how I felt. I think it's my best normalised power for like a 7 hour duration, so yeah, can I grumble with that? All in all, it was a super tough but memorable event. Really well organised, sign on was slick, route was well signposted. I'm told the feed stations were well stocked, even though I didn't stock myself. So maybe I need to book to come back next year and take on the big one. Quick mention on Ed Laverack's time. I'm sure most of you guys probably follow him on YouTube anyway and you'll watch his video, but if you don't, going into it I thought he might put half an hour into me in the event. Turns out he ended up putting 43 minutes into me. Holy moly, that lad knows how to climb. I think Ed finished with a ride time of 6 hours 20 odd. Lad who was second was 20 minutes behind him. I think I was 5th or 6th, 20 minutes behind that with an event time of 7 hours and 5 minutes. It's a solid day on the bike. Hopefully my legs recover over the next few days and I'm back in good nick, ready for the Fausto copy this Sunday. I'm going to sign out this one now, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, any questions or comments, fire them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. On Sunday I'm doing the Fausto Copy Grand Fondo. That's going to be the next video you see on this channel, so be sure to hit the notification bell and stay up to date. So far 2024 has been an absolute blast and it's been awesome to have you guys along for the ride. My name's Dave, this is my channel Dave Rides Again. I'm nothing special, just a mammal on a mission. I'll catch you next time.